I'm sure you caught up with the speech early enough. And for the people, big shout out to the guys at the production department, anyways, for making that speech available for the people that missed it this morning and then to catch up on it again. But what do you make of that? All through the week, I've tried to set the agenda for this particular speech. And I've tried to tell people around me, people that follow me on social media platforms, that what are you expecting from the president this morning? Are you expecting a regular speech, a tradition where things are lifted, edited, changed dates, and then the status quo remains? Or but you're expecting a speech that will inspire change at one of the lowest moments in our nation's history, where the people don't feel safe, where the people are hungry, where the economy seems to be facing a lot of somersault in terms of policies. Then we're hopeful that this morning's speech will give us a little change, or perhaps give us a special gift by the president announcing that the kids abducted in Plateau State, in Borno State, in Oyo State, and every other Nigerian in kidnappers then have been released. What did you meet from the speech? Or let me say, what were your expectations to start with? Because if you don't expect anything, sometimes you are not disappointed. What were your expectations towards this morning's speech? And what did you make of that speech by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu today?
Well, personally for me, I would say I was expecting to hear one thing or the other, because there has not been much, because it will be a reflection of what has been in the papers, right? But more than anything, particularly for me, I was looking out for body language, facial expression, and I was looking out to basically hear a tone that reflects concern, that rekindles hope. And for the actual truth is that for some people, it will be like that. Some people feel more hopeful, and some people still will feel disgruntled, right? But at the end of the day, we are Nigerians, and we cannot but relate to the celebration of our national heritage, our identity, right? Our identity together. It's not a time of pointing fingers, just like the president said. It's not a time of finding blame, but it's actually a time of reflection. And speaking on reflection, we have to reflect. What is democracy to us? Is it just a numbers game? Is it a rule of the majority? Should we just go by that? Or should we go more in-depthly? Should we go more, should we internalize it the more, definition that reflects, the people, like, government for the people, by the people, of the people, should we go in-depthly into that, or should we just stick to, it's just by the majority? And it's sad that even now, we are seeing cases in political parties that ought to be more united than the nation itself, right? A group of people that share the same, that are bounded by the same ideology.
Or they are supposed to,
right? But
it's not a given. It's not a given at all.
We are seeing division in almost all of them, right? I think it would be it would have been a nice time to actually say, you know what, guys, seems that definition or the context of democracy being government of the people, by the people, for the people, is, let's keep that aside and focus on government of a group of people that can actually influence the majority, or I don't know, but it's very important that we get that definition of context so that it can give people, like, you can rest, don't expect this, don't expect that, but when you put it out to Nigerians that, it's your government, and at the end of the day, the people don't have a say.
The reality is different from what you are promising.
It's disheartening.